Everybody knows Steve Spurrier likes to make an entrance into SEC Media Days and always has something fun to say. This year might have been his most conservative talking season yet. He just wanted to let everyone know how good his team is going to be this year, especially his quarterback.
Dylan Thompson's a fifth-year quarterback. He's already graduated. He should have a big year. All the offensive linemen are basically back. Lost one senior, but should be able to replace him.
Meanwhile, the Gators will look to have a completely different offense for 2014. They brought in Kurt Roper from Duke as the offensive coordinator, and when Jeff Driscoll was asked about him, he said to expect an offense that will be a far cry from 2013's.
Yeah, it's kind of the polar opposite of what we're used to for the past few years. Before we were kind of putting our focus on time of possession and controlling the ball, and that really worked for us in 2012. We limited turnovers, and we played great defense. But I think the game's just moving towards you got to score points.
And fans will get to see some of that offense from the Gators with the open practice dates being announced this week. All the practices will be at Disney Lacrosse Stadium, except for that one that starred on Saturday the 16th. That will be in Ben Hill Griffin Stadium for everyone to see. There is an 8th practice on August 9th, but only season ticket holders may attend that one. All this leads up to Idaho in the Swamp on August 30th. And if you enjoy rainy days and long balls, then last night at Target Field was made specially for you. Miami man John Carlos Stanton and last year's winner of the Derby, Jonas Cespedes, had good nights, but I'll let the video do the talking. Some fans here bracing themselves for the weather, rocking the classic poncho look in all variety of colors. First round of the Derby, and John Carlos Stanton might have had the biggest homer of the day as it goes 422 feet. Look at the graphic, doesn't lie. Real close to the top of the fence of Target Field, and of course celebrations ensued. Jonas Cespedes had an absolute bomb though that went 452 feet, and it quickly became the Cuban muscle crisis for the rest of the field. It would be the Jonas Cespedes show as he took over and hit an astounding 30 home runs in one night of action to win the Derby, second man behind Ken Griffey Jr. to win in back-to-back seasons. Since the Derby was last night, that can only mean the All-Star game is tonight. All of the players addressed the media, and the two starting pitchers find it special to get the call for their league in the Midsummer Classic.
Just an honor to be here and be part of the July Classic. It's always fun. So I just got to go out there and do what I have to do. Just throw zeros out there to make my team win. That's all I got to do.
Aside from having the ability to win 2 World Series with the St. Louis Cardinals, I think this has got to be one of the highlights of my baseball career.
And that game is set to start at 8 tonight. It's not baseball, but it's just as fun. Basketball free agency rages on. Dwayne Wade got his contract from the Heat, and it's a 2-year deal that will be in the neighborhood of $15 million a year with a player option on that second year. That's all for sports, but we'll be back in 90 seconds.